Yeah, that's going to be nice. All right, these are all the parts you will get with these steps. And it shows you that right here on the front of this. This is your directions, your installation guide. You're going to get one handrail. That's this big long one here. 2 steps, which are these 2. And then this actually acts as a step also. So you get, one bottom step plate, which is this. Main support bracket, which is this big piece here, like this. And then you're going to get 2 of the little bolts, 4 medium size, and 4 really long bolts. And then you get 10 locking nuts. And you get, right here are 3 different pads that you will put on your steps. All right, we're going to need this part and the really large step. That's the bottom one. So this part here is going to go on like this, but you can adjust it. So you can spin this whichever way you want. So like you're going to have your first step, or at least for me, because I get out of my driver's side, I'm going to want my first step here, and then maybe a step here and a step there. So hopefully I get this right the first time so I don't have to do it twice. And this may be easier with help. You're also going to need them 4 long bolts and 4 nuts. And I'm using a 3/4 inch wrench for like the nuts. And the bolt, I'm going to use an 18 millimeter. Yeah, I think I'm going to go just like that. I'm going to drop these down in. Put that up. Gotta tighten some of these up so I can get my knee off of here. So like I said, it would be easier with 2 people, but sometimes you just gotta have a challenge. Let's do this one. Hope I made that look easy. Seems a little too tight. There we go. You're going to want these plates to be sitting level or flat. I tightened this one up a little too much, so I had to loosen it up. There we go. That's better. Want that straight. Go. That looks pretty good. Now I'm going to check them by hand. I don't want to just trust that power tool. Yeah, see? I can't never tell how tight I got them with my power tool. Always want to check by hand. Nice and tight. Easy. Now once you get this all put on, I recommend maybe in like after using this 2 or 3 times, maybe double check all this stuff. You don't want this thing coming loose and falling off going down the highway, because it's a big chunk of steel. But this thing is built like a beast. It is strong, really, really thick metal. That's the first thing I noticed when I opened this box up. This thing is definitely not going to break. Now we're on to the other 2 steps. They're just going to go through these. There's 2 holes here and 2 holes up here at the top. So now you're going to need those other 4 bolts, the next size. This is really easy to put together. That bottom part might have been maybe a little tricky. If you had help, it'd be real easy. But we're gonna put this on here like this, put a bolt through, put the other bolt through, and then the 2 nuts on. I think while I'm at it, I'm gonna do this one at the top. 2 nuts. I don't really think it matters what side you put the nut on. That, tighten them up. Then, while I'm at it, I'm gonna put the handle on. That handle's gonna go just like that. Real easy. Now you'll use the 2 smaller bolts. It's pretty much self-explanatory. Stick them up there, these up here. This actually could be a little trickier too, maybe, but I kind of like putting stuff together. Tighten them up. Can't get that on there. With this deep well. There we go. Whoa, buddy. Check all this stuff by hand. Yep, nice. And I'll have a link to one of these down in my description. I'll also even have a link to this whole DeWalt socket set I got. If you don't have a nice socket set. There we go. All right, you don't have to do this, but I'm going to take some alcohol and just wipe these steps down before I stick these little pads down. Wipe these down, and that alcohol dries instantly. That way I'll make sure I got any of the oils or anything off my hands. I'm sure you'll be all right if you don't have that, but even if you had some alcohol from like in your bathroom, like in your medicine cabinet, that'd probably work. All right, that's it. And we can stick these little pads down. And they are 3M, so these things are probably crazy sticky. Try not to stick it to my hand. There's 1, 2. Just watch the pads are just a little bit smaller than the step. So don't like put this on and line the one side up with your step or you're gonna be, but just put it right in the center. You'll see what I mean. Really looks nice on there. Just push them all down. And that's it. That's how you install these. I'm not sure exactly how you pronounce it. Saphiric steps. But like I said, these things are built like a beast. Makes it 100 times easier to get in and out of your boat when you're like going down a boat ramp. I love them. These things feel awesome. They should last for many years. It was really not that hard to put on, but I like them. I like these gray type steps. They look nice. Should make it a lot easier when I'm putting my boat in the river or in a lake. So thanks for watching. Give this video a thumbs up. Leave me a comment down below. Just let me know if this helped you out. I don't care. Just say my beard looks good. Whatever you want. I don't care. Or just say have a good summer fishing. I hope you all catch some fish out there if you are putting this on a fishing boat. Hope this video helped you out installing them. I definitely know if you don't have any and you do buy some of these, you will love them. So thanks for watching. That's going to be nice. Way easier to get on and off my boat. Way easier. I love it. I love it. 100 times better. Built tough. Love it.